Hey YouTubers, this is Dave. I just wanted to show you my winch setup on my 2009 Polaris Outlaw 525S. Nobody makes a winch bracket for this, or I couldn't find anything anyways. My buddy's got a 2005 Troy Lee edition Polaris Predator 500. They actually make a winch bracket for that. And I wanted something that would actually sit inside the shock towers and sit out on the front like the Predator bracket. I'll show you the little guy I bought here. I got the Warren XT15 Extreme Series winch with the synthetic rope and the handlebar switch. So I think they even show the Predator there using this winch. Yep, there you go. And the Z400, and looks like a, what is that, a Raptor? Raptor. I actually used SketchUp to design this bracket. I printed it out full-size scale, cut it out in a cardboard template, fit it in there just to make sure it would work. As you can see, there is not much clearance whatsoever. You can see that there. But as you know, when you go over bumps or put weight on the shocks, they actually disperse outwards, so I don't have any clearance issues there. I would have had a little bit more clearance if the lower A-arm bracket would have got bent correctly. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I actually wanted that bracket to sit all the way flat up against the lower A-arm support there. I wasn't able to do that, so I ended up having to space it out. It works. I might have that bracket remade. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it holds up. In the back, got U-bolts that go through the main bracket that go around the main frame there. Steering stem, that's cut out a notch for that. I was only able to get the back two bolts in on the actual winch itself, but the body of the winch actually rests against the frame, so it's in there really good. I have a tough time seeing it actually moving or going anywhere or twisting. My buddy's on his Predator, there's only two bolts holding that winch on too, so I guess we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't become an issue. I just wasn't really able to get to those lower bolts, or those two front bolts. Guess if I have an issue, I'll have to make it work then. Let's get to the headlight bracket here. That was originally riveted on. I just got some self-tappers into the bracket. It raised it up about 1/2 inch, so I had to go up here, re-drill a hole into the solid plastic, so I had the correct rake on the headlight. Otherwise it was aiming up. I did make another bracket that attaches between the fair lead and the bracket itself, the main bracket, just if you want to add, some circle LED running lights or something on the outside, you can do that. As for the front, clears the bumper really well. Hook actually sits in there nice. I don't know, I'll probably bang around and make a bunch of noise, but it's in between the bumper. Once you click the free spool, it comes out real easy. Go back around there. As you can see, there's another U-bolt that goes through the frame there. The free spool. Free spool is actually right in here. We'll use your thumb to engage it. Try it here. I'm able to pull it out. Come back here. See that? Just click it back in. Now she's locked in. And once the plastics are on too, they're not in the way, which is really nice. That was one of my biggest concerns there. I will have to relocate my brake lines. As you can see, they're just hanging down there right now because they attach to the front lower A-arm bracket. But Polaris is smart, made them identical, so I can actually remount it to this hole back here, relocate it to the back. So I'll have to disconnect them, re-bleed them, all that fun stuff. But at least that'll be mounted and out of the way then. Let's see. Don't mind my messy wiring here. Here's the XT's solenoid control, relay control, whatever you want to call it. Polaris. This tab was actually bent at a 90. I'm not even sure what it was for. Maybe it was for the 2008 or older models. All I did was bend it out, run a bolt through there so it's nice and solid in there. Right here, it's one of those $15 China remote kits off of eBay. As you can see, here's that. Let's see. I gotta turn it. See if we can do this with one hand. Yep. So, turn the button on. Voila, shut it off. You don't have to worry about that. Throw some Velcro on the back, and there's a little cubby under the seat I can Velcro it into. Don't have to worry about losing it. The main wiring, it's actually some pretty thin stuff. Excuse me. That'd be a little bit thicker than what it is, but I suppose it's only a 1,500-pound winch. You don't need no overkill. But there is nice cable management where all the other wires go through, so I was able to lift the gas tank, brought them through all the way back, put some nice ring terminals on, heat shrink. Voila, I got winch power. The controls, I put them right there. And the instructions, Warren had them up here, or up here, whatever. Not, and I just didn't want to put them up there. If I loop this thing, I'm going to bust that thing right off. So I wanted to keep it down and protected. And so got winch power there. That's all ran off the keys, so I don't have to worry about kids jumping on there and pinching their fingers by accident. Let's see. Everything clears the hood really nice. You don't have to worry about wires sticking on and everything. All blue wire, that's just the antenna for the wireless setup. Maybe you guys are wondering what that is. It's the little ballast for the LED headlight. That's 1,800 lumens. It's a bright sucker. I don't know if you guys can see it in there. They're Cree LEDs. And this thing's actually way brighter than the stock headlight. And that's low beam. Flicker on high beam. That's what you get. So, I mean, that thing is super bright. We'll see how that holds up. It's got a little fan on the back of the heat sink, so hopefully that holds up. And there it is. And I don't know why my camera's not focusing back, but hopefully you guys enjoy it.